Hello and welcome back to the channel. Today we've got a spicy brew built around Crackling Wit, which is a new planeswalker for 4 mana, blue-red, 4 loyalty to start, and whenever you cast a non-creature spell, put a loyalty counter on it. Very important for this combo. +1, create a 1/1 blue-red otter creature token, which you can see there on the right. These cute little otters that it makes, and then you can -3 to draw 3, discard 2 cards. Don't use that mode very much. And most importantly, what we're really trying to do is ultimate it, so -10, draw 3 cards, and you get an emblem. Instant and sorcery spells you cast have Storm. So Storm means whenever you cast it, you copy it for each other spell that was basically cast that turn. So we are trying to combo off with Ral and storm our opponent out of the game with this combo of Etali's Favor and Scrollshift. So there's kind of this little trick in Standard that if you have nothing in your deck that costs less than 3 or less, and you only have Etali's Favor and Scrollshift, these kind of create a loop of basically 8 or however many Scrollshifts and Etali's Favor are left in your deck, but it can generate 8 Storm count. So Etali's Favor is an aura that discovers 3 when it comes into play. The creature gets +1/+1 trample, and then Scrollshift lets you blink artifact, creature, or enchantment, and then return it back to the play and draw a card. So essentially, if you put Etali's Favor on a creature, it will discover either into itself or into Scrollshift. And if you discover into Scrollshift, you blink the Etali's Favor, and the Etali's Favor comes back into play and discover 3 again. So this kind of creates this loop of basically 8 non-creature spells going on the stack. So that will give Ral 8 more loyalty. And if you have an otter or anything with prowess in it, it will trigger prowess 8 times, essentially, depending on how many are left in the deck. Could be 6 or 7 times. But still a pretty high amount, enough to typically get Ral up to 10 loyalty and then ultimate it that same turn. And then we are going to cast the, what is it called? Embereth Blaze, a 2 mana instant that does 2 damage to any target. We're almost never actually using the enchantment on this, although you can cast it just to beseech it away if you need to. But basically using this to finish our opponent off, because our storm count will be probably 8. It depends on if you beseech, it kind of becomes higher than 8. It can be 9 or 10, and then you just use this and do 20 damage. It also kind of will buff up your little prowess guy that you have here, and so you can attack for the win that way. The other cards we have are Virtue of Persistence, which again, mostly just using it because it has a high cast, so it doesn't mess with our little combo, our Discover combo here. But you can use it to remove your opponent's creatures early, gain some life. Same with the Horned Loch-Whale. It is kind of an alternate win condition here. But you can just use it to return one of their creatures back to their library, which can be useful. And then, very late game, if you can hardcast it as the big old whale. We also have Ill-Timed Explosion as sort of a board sweeper. It's nice in this deck too because it draws you some cards, helps you find your combo pieces. And Grabby Giant, you can play on turn 2 to kind of get the treasure out there, some acceleration to the 4 mana plays here. So you could like turn 3 Ral or turn 3 Ill-Timed Explosion. And Beseech the Mirror just kind of helps the consistency with this deck. I was trying to build other versions of it, and they just really weren't consistent in getting the combo off, but having Beseech in a black shell, I think, is pretty useful. It also adds another storm count when you are comboing off with this. It just also gives you redundant copies of Ral, redundant copies of Etali's Favor. So that is pretty cool. And it can also, you can search up the Ill-Timed Explosion if you need a board sweeper, or Grabby Giant if you just want to play Grabby Giant for some reason. But the mana base, so kind of got a 3-color mana base. And we also have the Scene of the Crime, so which is an artifact land. It's a clue, comes into play tapped. You can sacrifice it if you need to draw a card, which can be useful, but mostly in here just to bargain away to Beseech. So you have something to bargain with. You can also bargain away the treasure token of Grabby Giant. You can bargain away the token that Ral makes, which is useful. If you end up playing the Virtue, you can bargain those away as well. And it also could just be a 4 mana Demonic Tutor, which is okay sometimes. So that is basically the deck. Hope that makes sense. So what we're trying to do is basically play a Ral and then make a token. It goes up to 5 loyalty. And then the next turn, not using the Ral, first you play an Etali's Favor. So this is turn 5. for example, play the Etali's Favor on your Ral token. You get 8 more loyalty or 7 more loyalty on Ral. Then you can minus 10 to do the last mode, ultimate it, draw, hopefully, because Scrollshift draws basically 4 cards as you're going through this loop, and this ultimate draws 7 cards. Hopefully you'll find at least 1 virtue. So then with the 2 remaining mana, you cast the Embereth Blaze and do sometimes like 16 to 20 damage basically to your opponent, depending on how many of these. I guess you could do 18 at the most, and then you can attack with your little token, who's now like an 11/11 or something like that, usually because he has a bunch of Etali's Favors and he's got Trample, and that will usually finish off the opponent. So that's the idea. Let's jump into some games and see it in action. All right, Ral combo on the draw. And is okay. We'll give it a shot. So our removal will line up fine here. Seems. Let's. Don't really need another land here. Ditch that. And look for. See what the follow-up is. Okay. Well, we have an answer to that. Whatever they choose to take here. Probably will. Yeah, we will remove the bat. This in the graveyard, they can get it back if they commit a crime, so I think this is a little better to take out the bat here and just wait until they don't have as much ways of committing crimes. And there's a case of the skeleton, yeah. There's a Ral, nice. Okay, so we can play our tap land here. And Virtue on... Does this have Menace? It does. It's kind of a problem, but... If we kill it, it lets them solve this, which is also kind of a problem. Well... Would we rather take out this or take out this? I'll let them solve this. I think we just go for a miner here. Not sure if that's correct. Feel free to yell at me in the chat. Ooh. Bloodletter, nice. Okay, so I guess we just go for the Ral and hope they don't attack it. They may attack it. We got the Virtue we could try to use to sort of protect it. Because this does double damage to players, so maybe I think I'm just gonna play it and go for it here. I'm an otter. Thanks for the helping paw. Worst case, it'll just gain us a little bit of life. Other option, we could have like kind of swept away everything. But yeah, they're going face here. So we need 1 more mana to really do what we want to. Yeah, because we can sort of combo off here, but do we have any way of blocking? We can block. And maybe we just sort of beseech for a board sweeper. I think that's probably the best play here. Let's attack and beseech for board sweeper. We need 1 more mana to make this work, so we're just 1 turn away. And yeah, let's just do beseech. Bargain. Take away our token. And another genius idea. Let's see if I have a response. I don't. Okay. I'll just do the ill-timed explosion.
Oh yeah, plan's coming together.
Okay, found another Beseech. That's good. And discard this whale, I think, and land. This may set us up for the win the following turn. Okay, play the land. And don't really need another land, but do we need anything else here? Just trying to think. I'll just keep it on top. And just get our otter here.
Together we can shift the current.
Okay. Got the miner back. Sure. Alright. That's fair. Going to attack me down to 5. Solve those cases. Yep. Okay. So, what we can do is ultimate the Ral here. No, we can't quite do that, can we? Let's see. Trying to think. Okay. We can make a otter. So if we do this, we need something to target. And if they're at 19. That's not quite enough, is it? These can be search the library for a card, put it into hand. That's unfortunate. We're very close. We could also -3 the Ral. Let's see what we draw there. And go from there. Otherwise, it's actually a tough spot. I think I'm just gonna make a otter and we could just like put a ton of loyalty on the Ral, but we'll wait one turn here and hope that they can't do anything this turn. This probably wasn't a great draw, actually. See, the problem is we need ooh. Okay, well that makes us block here. Makes us have to block, or I think they're gonna do possibly we just want to sacrifice this to draw a card. Maybe they're gonna get a cut down, maybe? Oh no, another miner, but it does have haste, huh? Shoot. So close to making this work. They might go after the they go after the Ral. Wow, okay. So that actually gets us to 2, and this puts the Ral down to 3. So that could actually work. Alright, let's just let this all happen. Surprised they didn't go
Let's recalibrate the frame.
after me. Yep, my turn. Alright, so okay, now we can actually beseech for Beseech. If we want to sacrifice another land here to get more storm count. Yeah, let's just do that. So we definitely want to make sure this taps for colorless, black. Alright, so Beseech for this here. Sacrifice, yep. Get a counter. And then get another Beseech. Yep. bargain. Sacrifice this. Yep.
Oh yeah. Plan's coming together.
And now we get the Etali's favor. And put it on our otter.
Time to embrace the local culture.
Just hope they do not scoop here. Now we got Scrollshift on the favor. Yep.
Oh yeah. Plan's coming together.
Scrollshift comes back. Draw a card. Yep, another favor. On his. Please don't concede.
I can invent that.
We are doing it. We're doing it. Scroll shift on the favor. Yep, yep. Yep. So many triggers. Comes back on the otter. Yep. Favor gets scroll shift. Yep. Yes.
A solution.
Comes back. I don't even know what our storm count is. Oh, we drew another Etali's favor. There's a scroll shift. I guess that's an unfortunate draw. Target this. Target this.
Another genius idea by Raucous.
Comes back. Oh gosh, we drew another one? Okay. Should be fine though. It says good game. Let's see.
No hypothesis. I'm a
I would just want to put this on the stack with Storm. Yes, Storm.
new world requires
Yes, look at all these Storm triggers. We did it. Storming off in standard. Nice. Oh man. Storm in standard. And exactly enough to plus 12 damage. Alright, good game. On to the next one. Alright, Ral combo on the play. This hand is not amazing, but I've seen worse. I guess it can play spells, so we'll take it. Hopefully we just draw our combo pieces. Nope. We can also just go Grabby Giant Beatdown. That is also a good strategy. Oh, the Dust Game. That's interesting. Okay. All right, my turn. Make a treasure. Ooh, there's a Ral. Maybe just resolve the Ral. I like that plan, I think. Other option is play the Grabby Giant, but I think just playing a Ral is good. Get it down.
Let's make like light.
Make the otter.
Thanks for the helping paw.
See what they got. Might just go otter beat down here. That is a backup plan. Pretty decent backup plan. So do we want to play? Probably want to play this Grabby Giant or make a treasure. Let's attack. Probably want to play this land out just in case. Yeah, let's just attack here. See what they got. Nothing. Alright. Make another otter. Play a Grabby Giant. Let's see. This is 5 or more top lands. Okay, so that may come down the following turn. Kind of just like ultimate this and just cast a couple with an ill-timed explosion. And this you can sacrifice an artifact or land to draw a card. Okay. Got it. Alright. Swing with the team. It missed a land drop. So maybe just play another Grabby Giant here. I'm thinking. Sure. I'm not, because I can't think of a 4-mana sweeper. There are probably 4-mana sweepers, aren't there? Yeah, YOLO. One is not doing much. So we'll just keep picking this up, keep playing our lands, and see what they got. There's the land, and I can use this to draw some cards. Actually, maybe I should have done that last turn, just draw some cards. Ooh. Oh wow, this is damage. Okay, damage is dealt to it. Prevent the damage, and it deals not much damage to any other target. Oof, that's really bad for us. Okay. So we could minus with this, but that isn't great. We can ill-time explosion to draw cards. And also we could use Ral to draw cards. What is the plan here? Ill-time explosion is pretty bad against this, just because it would be nice to have 2 of these. So we could use Ral to try to draw into another one of those. I don't hate that plan. Discard 2. Probably this. We have an Etali's favor too. Actually, that's probably lethal, don't you think? Discard this land. If we go land plus Etali's favor on an otter, this is going to trigger a ton of prowess, so let's just do this. We're going to trigger prowess 8 times, so this is definitely going to be a lethal thing. Just kind of using this not to ultimate Ral, but to ultimate our otters that Ral made, so still a Ral combo. We'll take it. Just kind of spread out the enchantments so they all have trample. And drew one. Let's put one on the Grabby Giant. And blink it.
Well, gotta work with what's available.
Buzzards are circling. And put it back on this guy. These are going to be the biggest, so probably want them all to have trample. And Scrollshift. So, yeah, this works. This is a wacky combo, but it's one way to win with it. And that should be it for the deck, yeah? Okay. Alright, and then we'll just go cast another one. Why not? Just for funsies. So, Ral's up to 11, but we already used its ability to draw cards, so didn't quite work. If we had the Etali's favor before we attacked, but this should be enough. Go ahead and block. All right. GG. On to the next one. Alright, Ral combo in standard. No blue mana, but the Grabby Giant can make a treasure. So that's blue mana, sort of. See what we're up against if we need to sweep the board or just play an early Ral. Oh gosh. Another Ral. I think we just probably Virtue here, or maybe just go for the ill-time explosion on whatever they do the following turn. Both seem legitimate plays. I kind of like the explosion because that could maybe draw us into a blue source to play the Rows afterwards. But we'll see. Looks like they're just attacking for 1. I mean, that's nice. And if they don't, did they plot a slick shot? Okay. Okay. Okay, well, there is a blue source. We could play a Ral here if we wanted to, just to be cheeky, but they might just kill it with stuff. Play the explosion. We just play the virtue. We could also just play a Grabby Giant, and that actually blocks. That actually might be the best play here because it does block their flyer, and that's what we really want to trade with. So, all right, Grabby Giant it is. Grabby Giant into Grabby Giant. This could also not work at all, but I kind of just don't want them to need to play a Ral on them just to attack it down easily. So hopefully we can get rid of the flyer, but we'll see. We'll block it. They must have. At least they didn't have like lightning strike. That would have been probably worst case, but they probably have like monstrous rage, which wouldn't save it actually, but it would. I should probably just monstrous rage on the Swift Spear if they have one. We'll see. We'll see. Yeah, the more we can kind of try to control the game, the better here. Guy's got a cool lantern. But not as cool as these little googly eyes. No. Yeah. Opponent looking at the card. No, see if you monstrous rage this. Oh, you're just going for shock. Oh, well, that's even better for us. He says oops. Okay. And then scamp, yeah. Okay. I'm a little scared of that scamp. Actually, I could take out both of their guys. Well, I could play a Ral. I think just build time explosion probably is the best play here. Or kill both of them and gain some life. Well, let's just explosion. See what we draw. Ooh, an Etali's favor. Discard. Maybe a Ral and. Or do we want to just discard the land? We're gonna want the land though. Definitely with this, and what's our play next turn? Could be both of those. Because we kind of just want to go Ral into Etali's favor. That is a little weird, I know, but maybe that's worth it. I'll keep one. I'll just discard these two. Hard to say what the best play is. Ooh, that's interesting. Third path of Cot class. Alright, well, I think we just play the Ral here, because that doesn't threaten it too much.
Out of my way. Muscle it on a mission.
Plus it, play the land. Say go and see if we can go for the combo kill next turn. They've got like shock, some burn. I guess they could kill it with some burn here. We'll see. It's a close call of what to discard. Maybe should have kept the second Ral. Yeah, that's kind of what I was considering. but hard to say what their follow-up would have been. Probably gonna attack me. Attack me? Okay, I'm not gonna block. I'm not gonna block. They could have 11 damage. That would be unfortunate, but I would accept that fate. Uji Kush rolled. Not to be confused with the other Kush rolls that are not the OG ones. Ooh, okay, that's 5 damage, and there's nice 7 damage. Alright, down to 6. When it says oops. I mean, yeah, they're gonna be oops, and so hopefully we can do some good stuff. If not, we can like cast a million Virtue of Persistences. So we'll see what we end up drawing here. Hopefully we can get our burn spell. Yep, million triggers. Return. Draw, Scrollshift. Okay. Yeah. Fortunate when you draw your
I am confident this will work.
combo pieces. Oh, this is good game. Not over yet. But appreciate that.
New world requires new
We'll
strategy.
see. We'll see. I do get to draw a bunch of cards, though. Here is the combo
Calculated exactly what I need.
that we've all been waiting for. Oh no, I drew another Etali Sphere. Not what you want to draw. But this will still be fine. We're still going to get to ultimate the Ral, so that's what matters.
I am confident this will work.
What is this good game? Well, don't have it yet. So, we're going to ultimate it. Because YOLO. Ah, we got it! We did it! Alright. Virtue. To the face. Alright. 6, 7 copies of it. All to the face. Now, the opponent says good game. Now it actually is. GG. Get them down to 6, and then can attack for the win. Hopefully, unless they have a something. Otherwise, we were just going to get a ton of copies of Virtue of Persistence, which would have been pretty good too. But victory! All right, good game. On to the next one. All right, Ral Discover combos. Hand looks okay, not the best, but we'll try it. All right, play out this. See if we can. Yeah, another land is good. Can let us potentially play this if we need to. Nope. Okay, so keep playing tap lands. Definitely don't need the Scrollshift. Brave it goes. Okay. All right, another tap land it is. Up against King of Top Deck. Okay. Flyer, that's fine. Use this whale on it when it attacks. And see what they got. Alright, okay. We'll get to actually resolve a round here. We do.
Save you once, then
Alright.
back to my class.
Okay, we could go off next turn. Just don't concede. Just don't concede. Aha! Just don't concede. Alright. There's a land. Okay, let's do this. Let's see. We will sacrifice the sacrifice the land. So, oh no. Cancel. we got to use this. Okay, mana. Okay, black, black, black. Auto tapper almost got us there. Okay, sacrifice this. Alright, here we go. Here we go. Okay. Now we find the favor. Play the favor here. Okay. Alright. Now we're going to get a lot of triggers going here. Scrollshift on favor. Yep. Yep. Okay, return said favor. Find another one. Now, hopefully we can target a creature.
Another genius idea by
Find scroll shift. I think we are actually a mana short, aren't we? Doing this? We're 1 mana short? Yeah, I think we might be. Alright, Etali's favor.
I have a plan.
I'm sticking in it though. Sticking it out. Okay.
Another genius idea by
Alright. Yep. Okay.
I can invent
Yep. Okay. So we did it, but we didn't actually do it because
There's nothing more beautiful
we don't have anything to
deadly lightning.
need an emblem. Instant sorceries have storm. Okay, well, we got the emblem. And we'll discard 2 lands. We got the emblem at least. Sure. Yeah, well, we can cast this with Storm. So that's kind of cool, I guess. Let's do that. See what happens.
New world requires new strategy.
Oh, only need 1 to kill it. That's alright. Alright, good game. Alright, welcome back to the wrap-up. This was a super fun one built around Ral combo with Etali's favor to generate an ultimate on Ral and storm our opponent out of the game. This deck was better than I thought it was. It was definitely got the combo off a few times, and in other games, I just kind of in one game I just made a bunch of tokens with Ral, just kind of killed their guys, made a bunch of tokens, and then used Etali's favor to just generate a ton of prowess triggers off of all my little guys and got in for the win that game. So some different avenues to victory there. You know, these cards are modal, so you know you have some different options of how to use them. Grabby Giant was pretty decent, and you could go up to 4 Ill-Time Explosion maybe. Let me know in the comments what you think about the deck. Maybe cut a Grabby Giant. Yeah, maybe cut a Grabby Giant for another Ill-Time Explosion or one of these removal spells. But pretty solid list, I think. Pretty fun. I had, maybe I'd say a winning record in ranked, not the highest rank, but a winning record. And yeah, thanks so much for watching. Let me know what you think about the deck in the comments below. And hope you have a wonderful day. And I will see you in the next video.